Meeting is being recorded for public records and will be posted on the Arlington County Commission Meetings YouTube page. Avoid sharing any personal information you would not like to be made public. Thank you.
And if you think no one watches those, check out Arlington Now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Was there another one today? No. Okay.
No, 10 more. All right, so there's a lot of stuff to go over tonight. Let's do quickly, let's do introductions real quick. I don't care how long you've been on the board or the commission. We can skip all that. Let's just do names. And that way we can introduce our guests as well. I'm Caroline Romano. I'm the chair of the commission.
I'm Grace Freeman.
I'm Arbora Johnson, Commissioner.
Susan Stroud, Commissioner.
Courtney South, staff liaison to the Commission on the Status of Women.
Gender Gill. Janine Finch.
Penny and Bob was visiting.
Nice to meet you, Penny.
Welcome.
Marguerite.
Marguerite Luter, Vice Chair.
Don't make me beg for it.
I'll go next. Sasha Whitney, Commissioner.
This is Adriana Lopez, a Commissioner. Although I do have an update. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I accepted a position with Arlington County, so I'm sorting out what that means in terms of my role in the commission, and just wanted to share that with the team. I'm on day 4 of my job, so still trying to figure out.
Congratulations, but we
Thank
hope
you.
you can still stay on the commission.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Adriana, but you can't lead the selection committee.
I sounds good.
So I guess I'll go next. My name is Rahimat Emazozo. I'm a resident of Arlington for the past 60 years. And this is my first time here. And I'm interested in learning more about what the commission does and looking forward to, participating and contributing to the commission on the status of women.
Thanks. Welcome, Rahima. Is that right?
Yes.
And Penny, appreciate coming out and joining us. That means let's just wait behind me.
Gonna push.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's good.
Thanks. Real quick introduction, Helen, just watching over. Hi, Helen.
Sorry, I'm late.
Well, congrats, because I saw the admissions thing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Dartmouth.
Dartmouth.
Yeah, that'll be a long commute back for our meetings.
I would much rather sit around and talk about things like Dartmouth and tell us about you and Rahima. How'd you hear about us? But boom, we have an agenda to get through. Let's start by approving the minutes, please, of the January meeting. It was a long meeting. I think I got through a lot of stuff. What I highlighted was my notes were a little sketchy regarding who signed up for which committees, role responsibilities. Some of it might have been a carryover from last time. So just double back there.
Caroline,
Yes.
the date at the top of the page says 2025.
Oh, and January was this year.
Yeah.
A version. Can I have a version of this?
No, I'm not an actual member. I just do it. I'm Helen.
Does anybody recall Lisa's? If these are correct for her, is she still?
Definitely the director of policy. She agreed to see that.
Okay.
Only agreed.
And the communication plan, she said she knows that.
And she put that in her email that she couldn't come, that she'll have it ready for next session.
Okay. And Jax isn't here, but I have a star in my notes next to Jack's name somewhere around the point for forums and special events. I know that she supported just like all us do, but I didn't know if my star indicated something different, if I recall. Cool, we can always clarify that later. For now, we'll call the do the thing. Somebody do the thing.
Approved, wait, the motion to change it to the right date.
Yep. All
I
right.
second it.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Courtney? I think I owe you the approved minutes. Do we approve minutes? You did. I owe you those. I'll send you all of these together though.
This number?
The January meeting, we approved minutes.
Okay.
God, this is, according to the minutes, we approved minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Caroline? I was on the special events.
Somebody reopen the motion or whatever.
I open the motion and Jake Grace seconds it. Okay, well, are you able to unmute?
What's the change?
Susan on the special event committee?
I was on it and I believe I was stolen. But that's okay.
Yes, in my notes, I have that Susan and Jax wanted to join special events with Arbor and I leading specifically for outreach.
Right. Oh, right.
Someone's recollection is on. Thank you, Marguerite.
You're welcome.
So are you able to
Whatever, didn't say anything.
a motion to approve the meetings with the, for the minutes with the changes talked about?
Second. All there.
Aye.
Okay, let's, let me do my parts and then I'll hand it off and then I can maybe put some food in my mouth.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, I got the county budget, this is a copy of the process announcement. I've already responded to Mason to let him know that we'll testify on whatever the date is in the evening. That's convenient for me. If you guys want to take this, I've basically just printed out what's in there. But what's key, especially for those of you who are supporting the budget testimony, is the bit about, there's like some prompts down there about what they want us to focus on. As well, there's a note about.
Dan, you're able to unmute? Sounds like?
Yes. Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello.
Very good.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So the budget testimony is based on your group's review of the county manager's proposed budget. Are there considerations, issues, and implications that deserve to be highlighted in addition to our advisory statement? And did our group identify any novel additional opportunities or proposals to serve community needs? It's 2 bullets at the bottom of the page. Those are our prompts. That's where they'd like us to focus. The county manager is presenting his budget to the board on February 21st. I will definitely attend, watch, whatever. And then the presentation materials will be available. And that's when the, I guess, proposed budget will be out for comment. So just flagging that if you're going to be working on the budget testimony, you can also listen in, as well as read those documents that'll be posted then. So February 21st, I'm guessing that's next week-ish.
Yeah, and you can watch that live on the county website if you're not able to attend in person.
So then we have until April 8th to prepare our testimony, delivered on the 8th in the evening.
That's later. I think it's usually March.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a due date for submission. I think in the past we've turned it in when we give the testimony. It's sort of simultaneous, but he does say here that if there's anything we want the county board members to highlight when they're going through the other sessions, work sessions, to do that ahead of time. So all that to say, go budget, go. We will have one meeting. We will have one meeting before that session. But I expect there's some work to be done in the background. Courtney and I can make sure that the members of the research and policy committee, I'll name on my notes.
I got one of them.
Lisa, Grace, and Laura, if you guys aren't able to attend, I'll make sure that whatever materials I find, I'll send them out via email just to kind of remind us. I'm gonna go ahead and presume that, like last year, probably even more so now that things have actually become reality, is that the budget is gonna be very, very tight. I think they're probably gonna be looking for a lot of reductions. There's probably gonna be a lot less tax revenue.
Yeah.
So as in past years, we haven't usually pushed for big dollar investments in anything. We've mostly just kept an eye out for areas where we're seeing the county propose cuts to things that we would otherwise support staying away from. And so that's probably the exercise again, not to say to limit your creative juices or other ideas you might have about the budget, but I'm guessing that's going to be the posture.
Well, and to keep the feet to the fire on menstrual products, which I still have not seen in the county bathrooms.
Fantastic. You'll take that. Okay, so that's the update on the budget process. And then, so last week, 2 weeks ago now, the project piece, community sexual assault awareness and prevention month stakeholders, had a meeting to kick off planning for sexual assault awareness and prevention month, as well as celebrating Project Peace 20th anniversary. We love anniversaries around here. So I'm excited to do whatever we can to support it. I'll say a little bit more about some ideas I have there. Did I regurgitate the notes for you guys? No, I can maybe pass them out. I do. Oh, look at me. I'm so prepared. Ready to get set. Here goes more paper. These are the notes from the first planning session, all the activities and ideas and highlights, as well. There's a set of training and development events that are being put on at Project Peace. There's new documents coming around. I know at least one of them I had Courtney share out. You guys have it. But so we had this meeting session, all different folks from different, a lot of nonprofits and service providers. We talked obviously about Take Back the Night. That's kind of a major event during Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month, as well as Denim Day and Teal Day, and other opportunities for professional development and things. I'm not going to read all these notes back to you guys and just point out there is another meeting next week, and I'll attend that as well and just keep us moving. I'm going to assume that you guys are supportive of us being sensitive about what's going on, as long as it's not too much of a lift. I think in the past we've done a lot of outreach and work in coordination with Project Peace during Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month. It helps us both get word out about the commission and the work that we do to support Project Peace, as well as help promote Take Back the Night. So all these things kind of come together. I do, though, want to for any assistance we can in helping Project Peace promote its 20th anniversary. However, they will decide to do that. Put an asterisk there so we can talk about it during Women in Vision. I know that they're doing some stuff similar to what we did, where we're trying to pick back up kind of the OGs of the commission and that sort of thing. They're trying to look back at who some of the, in addition to Barbara Bola, who some of the folks were around the county that were instrumental in kicking off Project Peace 20 years ago. And the sort of commemorative type thing. So I'll keep my ear to the ground on that, let you guys know where we can pitch in and help. And I'm going to ask you all to just read that in your own time and let me know if you want to join those meetings. They're at like 11 in the middle of the day. So I just have to step away at work to do it, but I'm happy to. They also talked about maybe an art installation or something similar, like a community thing that we on. So lots of opportunities for creativity here, but again, we don't have sort of the time and volunteer resource to devote. I don't want to put too out there. So that is that. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'll follow back up with the readout from the next meeting. And then Barbara, did you attend the executive roundtable as well?
I attended. I had to head out early because I had a meeting at 8:45, but I did mention / reiterate that Take Back the Night would be April 30th and likely in the same place and time frame as last year. And from what I heard, so the first quarterly meeting that I attended, a project piece. The focus was on the intersection of immigration and domestic violence and sexual violence. The topic today, this morning, was on sort of economics and the power, economic control, how often, that's part of the story if there is intimate partner abuse, but of course, that's not always the story. So that was interesting. It was more just a discussion, and there was also a readout of this, and I was going to make sure you were on it, so I'm glad you're on it. And if there is a meeting you can attend, let me know, especially if it's more than an hour ahead. And I'm glad you did that, send that to me.
Sometimes like on board meetings that you're, like when there's a long list of people
Yeah.
included, and too late to look through it. See if names are there,
Yeah.
just-
No, somehow she hasn't got me.
Yeah, she hasn't. Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's, then I had to hop off, but they seem to be talking about how economics can play into it. And so how, as the county and as nonprofits and as people who care about supporting survivors of violence and sexual assault, we need to be aware of that. And also that needs to be part of the solutions, making sure, the resources are there.
Have they raised the issue specifically of husbands against wives, involving immigrants?
Well, the one that I attended in October, it was all about the intersection. So it was more like how people might be scared to leave a violent situation because they're also scared of getting deported, or how, yes, sometimes legal status can be held over people. And of course, that's a dynamic, not just male, female, but yeah. So, but that wasn't the specific topic today. Right. There was also a topic of how it works with kids, if kids are, that a lot of sexual assault and especially domestic violence resources are aimed at supporting a head of household, i.e. a mom. But what if it's the kids who are victims of, maybe sexual assault or violence outside of the home or inside of the home? What needs to be done to make sure that those different needs are being addressed? I didn't hear any of the solutions. I just heard the discussion that we need to be aware of this, which honestly, I feel like sometimes is still what happens at these meetings. It's just making sure the issues are all out there and understood by people.
Thank you, and thank you for attending. Barbara, appreciate it. I'm gonna flop it over to Janine, unless there are questions. I know I went through really, really fast some of those agenda items. For the benefit of our visitors, Jan and Penny and Rahima, we have a couple of sort of core things that we do every year, including contributing to the county's deliberation of its budget, as well as the county board's consideration of what legislative proposals it wants to support. So those we do every year, and then time around, this time of year for the budget, and usually all legislative proposals. We do various amounts of intel gathering to those efforts. One thing we do in the summertime, we've really anchored a lot of outreach for each county fair and trying to hear from constituents about issues that they think are important regarding women and girls in Arlington. You probably wouldn't be surprised by what the topics are typically. And so we get that feedback and use that at legislative and budget proposals, as well as to try and guide our programming throughout the year. Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month, we align to, it's almost always an interest of this commission, but especially with me sitting in the seat, because I've, along with a former chair of this commission 10 or so years ago, founded a grassroots organization called Rally Against Rape to start supporting Take Back the Night events in Arlington and Washington State. every year. And that's kept on in this commission, helped host and sponsor that event going forward. So we will point out. So not a conflict of interest, just sort of a emphatic interest when I'm in this chair. And I dare anyone to take this chair and not have interest. Recording, totally kidding. And then the next topic we're going to talk about is our Women of Vision event. Again, it's another sort of key thing that we do every year. It's not mandated, but it's something we've been doing more than 50 years, right?
No, 50 years as a
The
commission.
commission.
Like the 30th year for the.
So for many years, it would be real strange if we did. So we have to keep doing it and enjoy it. One other note, I put all the events and key dates in our agenda for tonight's those notes. I did update it a little bit based on new intel, like the fair finally came out with its dates. We knew what they were going to do, but we announced it. So we have that. Our participation will likely be the way it is in past years, set up on Thursday night. We actually are posted Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday. I also talked a minute about the Fairfax County Commission on Status of Women and Women's History Month breakfast. They announced the date and location, and they said that a registration link would be coming soon if anyone's interested. Once I receive that, I'll make sure that it gets sent out to everyone. Janine and I both attended that event 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It was right after the pandemic. And it was fantastic and a great way to re-engage with our fellow commissioners. Again, just keep your eye out for that. But the date is March 26th. So Women of Vision's on the 25th. The breakfast is on the 26th. And then the Eastern Regional Sweet 16 Elite 8 basketball starts on the 27th.
Caroline,
Yep.
Adriana was trying to add something to the Project Peace Quarterly Executive Meeting input to what Barbara said.
Go ahead, Adriana.
What? She had a hand up, but I think it went back down. Can you speak up? I can't know.
She's pleading the fifth.
You want to put it in the chat and I can share it?
It's in the chat.
She did. Oh, okay. I have to stop sharing. Marguerite, you're muted. Okay, yeah, briefly, I was at Project Peace Quarterly Executive Meeting 2, and to add to Aubrey's update, there was ongoing discussion on survivor engagement and a blueprint that will impact the work in the county through 2028, if I understood correctly.
That sounds awesome. And that actually reminds me, thank you, Adriana. That reminds me of something that I saw. Where's that thing? That thing, the training schedule. It all went away. The, there it is. No wrong door overview. I don't know if you guys remember, Barbara, I think you did. We had a left that we had put together, the concept being no wrong door. So it's kind of wraparound services no matter where you enter. I guess that's sort of the concept, but they have a training or anyway, whatever this is, a talk about what that means and all the different resources. When I saw that, as a follow request, I think that would be a really valuable session for us to ask for at one of these meetings, or even a additionally scheduled session to have Ashley talk to us about no wrong door. Not only so that we can personally each understand what all these avenues of access for services are in the county, but also I think just to help us continue to advocate for what all those resources and avenues are in the county. So this is a voting item. Do you guys want me to reach out to Ashley to try and schedule that? I can try and definitely schedule it during our next scheduled meeting, but if that's not doable, I can try for an alternative Thursday night and make it optional.
Sure.
A great idea to do it.
Awesome. And if you guys haven't met Ashley Blow, she's one of my favorite people on the planet. So it would be great to have her here too. So, okay. Thank you for reminding me, Adriana. I don't even know that you were intending to, but you did. So again, I went real fast through all that stuff. but we wanted to leave time for. Planning and how can we all get on the train?
Yay, okay, so,
You and your role.
yes. So, I'm Janine, I'm on the commission, but I'm also the chair for the, Women of Vision Awards. We, are kind of in, I'd say, like, towards the end of phase one of the preparation for the event. So our nominations, we solicit nominations from the community. Hopefully you've seen them and are aware that our nomination period closes tomorrow. The nominations, we have 3 categories: business, nonprofit, and government. And so we get nominations in the community. Then we have a nomination committee that's led by Marguerite to review the nominations and select the winners for each category. And then in March, at the end of March, March 25th this year, we will be having a celebration to recognize and honor them. And the celebration is fun, but pretty low key. We usually have anywhere from 80 to 100 people, mostly made up of county leadership, the friends and family of the nominees, the commission, obviously, and some other just community stakeholders. And we play a short video of the nominees talking about themselves and what it means to be a leader in their community and in their field. And then we just kind of network and have fun. So it's a really, really great energy event that offers a way to recognize these women that are, making Arlington what it is. So anything else? We've been doing it for like 38 years. So.
And it's March 25th.
March, what did I say?
Oh, no, I just.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my God, did I say? Did I say it? Did I say March? Okay.
I'm just reiterating.
Yes, it is March 25th. So the evening event, we are still looking for a location. So I'll start that with those updates. Jinder and I are going to go view Marymount University tomorrow, and Arbra is going to talk to her.
said yes.
Oh, we said yes.
So,
Oh,
we can potentially go visit tomorrow.
yes.
Okay.
Arbra is a magician. Okay, so we'll have it better. We'll probably have a location by next week.
So who are you visiting tomorrow?
Jinder and I are visiting Marymount University, their Ballston campus. So it used to be the big blue corner, depending on how long you've lived in Arlington, but it's right on the corner of Glebe and Fairfax Drive before you get onto 66th. So really great location, close to the metro, parking's available, paid parking is available. And then the other location is East West Cafe in Clarendon, right?
Yeah.
Because do they have multiple locations?
They do, but the
Okay.
Clarendon.
Yeah, so the other one is East West Cafe, which is literally like on top of the metro in
Yeah.
Clarendon. So 2 great options. When we're thinking about it, we want to make sure that we're putting as few barriers in the way for people. So we don't want transportation to be an issue. We don't want, there's no like age restrictions. People can bring their kids. We had one of the nominees bring her kids last year. We try to make it as, we provide food. The only thing that we try to do for the event that's a little bit tricky is obviously there's costs associated with these things. We're lucky in that a lot of the stuff either gets donated, a lot of the items that we use either get donated from commissioners or we get donated from businesses. But we do need to raise probably about $3,000. And that goes, the majority of that is just to cover the food expense. And then any other like incidentals that we have. I'm trying to think of one and I can't, of course. But rental fees for the space if we have those. But there's usually not a ton of expenses, but food is very expensive. So hopefully we can find something that works really well for us. Any questions before I move on?
Are we requesting a $20?
Oh, yes. I think I put 25 because of inflation.
That's not
Yeah. So we do ask, the event is free and open to the public. We're not going to turn anybody away, but we do try to help offset our costs by asking for a $25 donation. But if somebody doesn't have $25, they are not going to get turned away. If somebody wants to give us more than $25, we will happily take their money. And, yeah, we have, I haven't pushed it out too much. We do have an Eventbrite, set up. I've sent out a few emails from MailChimp, to, just let people know about nominations, which appears to be working, because I think I saw last week there was like 16 nominations in, so sorry, nomination committee, but I'm not sorry. You know, one of my, things I try to focus on is how can we reach the most people? How do we make sure that people that we are recognizing look and represent what Arlington looks like? And we are very fortunate to have such a diverse community. And I think that in the last few years, we've had really amazing women being recognized that are doing some incredible things for our community. So any questions on any of that? I'm going to get into sponsorships in a second. Okay, so location TBD, mark your calendars. I do have the Eventbrite, which as soon as we have a location, I'll start pushing that more. We have 9 people registered, but most of them are either commissioners or former honorees, which is exciting. It's always nice to have them come back. And
Arlington?
7, or is it 7? Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yes. So we usually start around 7 o'clock. Again, giving people enough time to like get off work and maybe throw something quick together for their family and still be able to come. That's what time the doors open. And then the program usually starts about 7:30, 7:45, depending on when our we invite our elected leaders. So sometimes they're running late. We try to give ourselves some wiggle room. The programs, I try to keep it tight 30 because people get bored. So a short program and then more networking afterwards. Yeah. And then talked about money. We will not make all of our money back just by asking people for pennies at the door. So we do have sponsorship information. I have a letter that I wanted to send out. Again, it's something I've been holding off on because in my letter I put location to be announced soon. And really wanted to give our sponsors more concrete information than that. So I will send out the sponsorship level or sponsorship letter along with the sponsorship document. As soon as we have a location set, you'll start seeing a lot more stuff from me. And then we'll also announce our winners in late February. It says the 21st on here, but I don't know if that was my typo or not. That's a Saturday, so we're gonna do it on the 27th. Just make sure that we have enough time to contact the winners and make sure that they want to receive this award. And back to sponsorship, sorry. Yeah, even though we don't have information, I think Marguerite reached out to people last year, at the end of last year, when she was seeing people over the holidays to say, you know, hey, this is coming up. Would you like to sponsor? So if you do have people that you have that kind of relationship with where you're going to talk to them regularly and maybe you can give them an update about the date once we get it, feel free to do that. Just let me know and I can send you over what we have so far and you can tweak it. One of our biggest places we get funds from are usually our elected leaders. So once we get all of our ducks in a row for that, we'll make sure to do a push to them. But if you know businesses, if you know people that have money and would like to support women, let me know and I'll tell you where to write the check.
How about the sponsorship levels? Are you keeping the same?
The sponsorship levels, I believe, are the same as last year. I don't think I changed anything on them. Yeah. So the sponsorship level, the highest is 750 and the lowest is 100. So it's 100, 250, 500, 750. And they just, I mean, if you give us a lot of money, we'll let you talk at the event. The more money you give, the more we'll let you talk about yourself.
Are you gonna do that spreadsheet again? Last year you sent around like a spreadsheet and you were like, if anyone wants to.
Reach out to these people?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really feel like we ever get anywhere with that, but I will send it.
I did get one response.
You did?
Nobody responded.
Oh, that's nice.
In fundraising world, that is.
Yeah. That's really good feedback because I was like, here's the list, guys. Really the I mean, I feel like
I
Arbor.
always just email the politicians that
Yeah.
I knocked doors for and say,
Yeah.
time to donate for us.
I did my time for you.
Yeah.
I was at a breakfast with Paris's community outreach person. She was there too, and she said it's on the calendar. I don't know, Parisa can make it.
Yeah. She's always been a big supporter. That's what we need to do. So look through your Rolodex.
There are a bunch of people running in
Yeah.
the primary
Mhm.
for Congress.
Yeah.
Challenging Don Byer.
Really?
I don't think any of them are women. But
Even Don?
Reason to contribute.
uh,
Even more reason.
Yeah.
to contribute.
yeah, no.
I was gonna say, that's like, we got a lot, sorry, we're talking about the primary elections coming up and there, we have a lot of, not shakeups, but just people moving around in seats and things happening. And obviously it's with an election year, there's newcomers coming onto board. And having our event in March means that we can target them for sponsorship to get their name out there and show their support. We did have,
The county board, it's mad.
yeah.
So I can.
But even at the, like you said, the other levels, I don't remember the guy that was running against Patrick Hope last year.
Oh, yeah.
He gave 500 or 750.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The white guy.
No,
Yeah.
Indian, our Jew.
I think that was JD Spain that gave 750 or 500.
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot.
JD does too.
Yeah.
No, Arjun actually didn't, but you thought he did. He gave 200 though.
He,
The same.
did he or give you 500?
I don't know. Anyway, I'll email all those people.
Yeah. So, yeah. Any questions? Okay. Any questions about Women of Vision for me? That's where we're at. If you, thank you for your support.
Talk about that later. I don't really know. That's a whole
Something
other,
you buyer.
but that's that's
Not
not a conversation for this meeting.
So
recorded meeting.
could I add?
Yeah.
The asterisk that I had from earlier for consideration is, I know in the past, I think we called out a lifetime achievement award. It might have been because that person was nominated and we thought we could do that in addition to, slow me down. And I'm wondering if we don't want to create a special, no nomination necessary category, something related to the Project Peace 20th anniversary, and the way to tie them in, recognize that work as well as our partnership with Project Peace also helps spotlight Project Peace, the 20th anniversary, and maybe draw it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Should we tell them we want to do that?
yeah,
What
because
do
I
you-
don't have any idea who to pick
Yeah. What?
or who to say. Maybe I would guess Barbara Pagola. She was on the county board and I believe she was the driver initially of Project Peace, but I can get with the team and find out kind of who the.
Yeah, and would you imagine we should recognizing them as an organization? Or like the,
Maybe, or if there's a single person.
oh, that's what you're saying about, okay.
Yeah.
Caroline, I have a couple thoughts. Can I go?
Yeah, how about it?
I think it's a great idea. I like Janine's recommendation that maybe we do the organization, and before singling out a Barbara Favola, maybe ask the organization, tell them that we're going to do this and ask them who they might want to single out rather than us just choosing Barbara Favola. And then finally, I would just do it as a special award. I would not do it as part of like Women of Vision with, our whole process. When we've done lifetime achievement in the past, it's because the selection committee, got to the point where unanimously we said this person is so far above everyone else with the body of work that they've done that it calls for lifetime achievement. So it was really part of the nomination process that someone had done, and we singled them out. I think the Project Peace, it's perfect to do it at our event, but I would do it as an organizational award separate from Women of Vision.
Yeah, so I think you just recapped everything that I said, but I must have said it really fast. So yeah, I don't want us to take away from the nominees that are there or to try and shoehorn one of them into this. This would be something separate that we would orchestrate without requesting a nomination. What I can do is go back to Project Peace folks, Ashley or whoever, and say, Candace, and say, we want to do this. Is there someone or someones who you would want us to recognize? Either for them founding it, starting it, or keeping it, whatever, or if we just want to, appropriate to recognize the organization and go from there.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
Like, is that something we should vote on or just write down, I love it, and then?
I think, yeah, I love it.
Any objections?
I think, and the only thing I was thinking, because I do have to reach out to the company that donates the awards, is do we want to give them like a plaque or a something, or do we want to just say like, good job?
Well, we can certainly do the certificates, which are in those nice folders and signed by the board chair and Caroline.
I don't have a dog in the fight. I just want to make sure I'm clear. I don't want to go back to the organization and say, can we also add this now?
If it's cringy to add to the ask,
I don't think it's cringy to add to the ask. I just want to do it up front, and I haven't done it yet, so I probably should.
but I also don't think because it's not a Women in Vision award.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Very many women.
I think like I was thinking maybe not like the Women Division plaque or trophy. I don't know what it's called. Standing thing, like maybe like a little like 5x7, like for outstanding 20 years of service, or like a globe,
Something, yeah.
something different.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
If we end up just honoring the organization, I don't think.
As an organization that's been honored by things, we have a shelf full of
Yeah.
prizes we received.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah, is it nice to have
Oh,
them?
that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But where are they? Like,
I kind of agree with Arbor. If it's going to be just an organization award, a certificate might be appropriate. They can choose to hang that on the wall or whatever. And we know we can do the certificates on our own.
I don't have a.
I mean, do they have an office? I mean, we don't have an office, so like, where are all these trophies? We should put them in the library.
I burst over there.
Oh, God.
Why don't we investigate what the options are?
Do we want to bring up the 250th anniversary of the country, how important women are in
No.
the vision?
We'll celebrate when it's 250 years of us voting. Sorry. Sorry. We'll celebrate when we have our reproductive rights back. Okay.
I have a follow-up question. So in regards to the sponsorship packages, does a set number of tickets come with the sponsorship? So like the 750s, they're like 4 tickets, 5 tickets, and then so on and
Exactly.
so forth.
That's exactly how it's structured, and it's since we don't charge, it's kind of like people just send me their names, and I'm like, you're registered, like show it up. We wouldn't turn anybody away anyway. But yeah, it's you get like 4 tickets for $750, 2 tickets for $500, 1 ticket for $250. But yeah, yes, exactly. And just because I am looking at this document, you guys can't see it. It's at the highest, or the options, or not the options, what you get for sponsoring, and it's different based off every level, but welcome remarks at the awards, event signage and sponsorship listing, program recognition, tickets, and then social recognition, like on our social media accounts. So those are the kinds of things that we have packaged based on the different levels. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you have any other ideas, don't keep them to yourself. Let me know.
Of course, I'll share.
Goes without saying that flowers are donated.
We're really good with our in-kind sponsorships. Caroline, as the executive director of Rally Against Rape, usually donates the flowers and decor. I have a photography company, so I do the videos and all the event photography. Everyone here donates their time by coming to help set up and run around.
Janine donated her extra wedding wine.
Oh my God, that was for the
Right.
video.
I love the idea of having a color theme. I think we should all wear teal or purple.
Oh, yeah.
But just to, I don't want to make people go.
Janine, I'll do my usual $100.
Okay. I'll remember to put your name in the program this year.
Denim Day.
So we all know about all the things that are going into this. Is there anything you guys want to talk about selection committee or next steps where you need muscle and support?
We'll give a report at the next meeting if that's okay with you all.
Absolutely.
We are working and in progress, just suffice it to say, and thanks to everybody who joined selection committee. There are 6 of us.
Wow.
I ran into someone today too that had nominated someone, one of the winners last year. I ran into them at Bayou and they were like, I was like, did you submit a nomination? And she was like, do you want me to submit one again? And I was like, yeah. Yes. So,
Several of the past winners nominated
Yeah.
this year.
yeah,
Which is so great.
it is. It really is. And it's not a laborious, application.
So people
I actually
actually
had
have
a-
labor in another.
Yeah, oh, okay.
I pushed it on social media once years ago, and this friend that I grew up with in North Carolina messages me and goes, I just need a few more details to complete the nomination package for you. And I was like, what? It's like, I'm nominating you for the Women Division Award. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Can't.
Yeah.
Don't do
Not
that.
Let me take something off your list.
She was like, but you're so perfect at this. I was like, because I do it.
It's almost like I'm the organizer.
But yeah, I think that's right. People realize how good it feels to be recognized and have their successes and stories told amongst their friends and colleagues, and then they want to pay it forward. And can easily think of people who have achieved what they have, and then some. So I always think of people that need to be nominated, but we can't nominate.
I know,
Yeah.
same.
Marguerite, I'm sure that you would have told me already, but you haven't heard anything back from our pie ladies, have you?
From our who ladies?
Our pie ladies?
Oh,
Pie.
no, I have not. But, I see her on Mondays. I plan to follow up with her.
Okay, no worries. Courtney, were you able to find out at all what our budget or what is in our bank account?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You can know. Okay. Well, let me send an email right now.
Yeah. And, I don't know if you can automatically close the nomination form,
Oh, yeah.
like to be like close at midnight tomorrow night. Cause I know is this a 3-day weekend?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I'm like,
Is it better to have?
We've got it handled, Janine. Courtney and I exchanged emails.
never mind. All right. Well, I'm just chop liver over here. What were you gonna say? Is it better to have it open over the weekend? We just won't take them. So then we have to email them and say, thanks for your nomination, but
No, I was just saying, like, for me, a long weekend, I have all kinds of things I'm gonna get done,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
don't let me.
We'll take that into our advisement for next year.
Yeah.
We do have enough.
Nominations?
Right, yeah, it's not like we're.
Oh, yeah. How many have come in since the last batch? Do we know? Or do we know how many you have total?
I don't. Usually I'll work into this 1, 2.
And at the end, we
Two.
don't talk about the number of nominations, particularly on a public recording, because we don't want people determining, who won out of how many and all that sort of thing. So we sort of just keep that very closed.
I just like to know that my emails are working.
Yes.
That's all I'm in it
Your-
for.
Your
Are my
emails
emails
are
working?
definitely working.
Good.
Awesome.
And by the way, I've blind copied you on those notes, so you actually have all the details.
Oh, yes, I saw. Thank you.
Let me just wrap with a couple other items and we'll open it up to additional announcements and things. I have more on here. Big thanks to Jax for sure, because I noticed she compiled it, and Lisa for supporting the comms plan. But I have a copy of the note with the social media strategy that we spent time and effort on at the retreat in January. Now, I'm gonna say right up front, I know y'all said, Caroline, you go first. You'll be the first one, meet the commissioners, put your picture in and put your blurb in. I've not done it.
I thought that you switched for,
I begged.
and they said no?
I think.
Because I was gonna ping you and
Marguerite said I had to go first.
I thought Jax went first.
Yeah, I thought that we switched Caroline. I thought Caroline was popped into April.
Yeah.
that's, I literally, because I was like, ooh, and then when I looked at, I think it was your note, Sasha, and I was like, oh no, Caroline's not that month. And
No, it's
Yeah.
funny because I was thinking about it earlier this week and I was like, I don't think we put anything in for January. And then I meant to go look back at it and then I never did. So
Yeah.
I need to look back at it and see who and what we have. But yeah, if everyone can like drop their blurb in and I can resend the link if necessary. But yeah. I
Yeah,
forget
no,
who we
it's
put for
fine.
January.
if we have two, people, if Barbara and Caroline both do it in April, I don't think anybody's gonna be auditing
Yeah.
social media.
I already.
Yes.
In October,
Yes,
and I think something on May.
I saw those and I dropped them right into my do this in that month.
Good,
But
so
I was like, okay, Susan, good job.
So for everyone's awareness, that the objective here was for each commissioner to submit just a short blurb, as well as a photo of them, and we were gonna do a series of meet the commissioners on social media, along with a whole bunch of other stuff that we teed up. I didn't want to go first because I did not have a headshot. Yeah, I thought Jax went first because she was like, I have a million pictures of myself.
Yeah, Jax sent pictures around.
Yeah, well,
We were all copying.
Jax in January, it works.
She submitted hers first, but I don't know if the intention was for her to go first. I mean, we can rearrange it. I think we already have her information.
She's not
so-
here. These are neighbors.
No,
She's
but July.
January is already gone, so we'll just start with February.
Yeah, that was my thought. January's passed, so we can start with February. And we can just go with Jax first because we already have her everything.
I think she's good.
It makes sense to introduce the chair and the vice chair at the beginning of the year versus.
I
I
agree.
think that if anybody cared about our page, you would be correct. I
I think it's even just a headshot. It doesn't have to say anything. Meet your chair and vice chair.
Yeah, so the challenge for me at least
Your
was,
headshot.
I don't have one, yeah. I mean, I can find something that didn't come back my head.
I'm
but
using my old one from my company, like so many years ago.
It's,
Karen.
yeah, we're not using that.
What isn't?
I don't know. I looked at it earlier because I tagged you on LinkedIn. And just if you weren't at the thing and you need a headshot, Caroline, I'm happy to take a photo. Just send me a message and we can knock it out in like 10 minutes and all.
Okay, but can I just ask, like, seriously, logistically? So I need to call you to set it up, like, I have to look right.
Yeah, like I can take a picture of you whenever, but if you're not happy with the way you look, you're not gonna be happy with the way I take the picture. But I will come to your office.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Janine, you also said you would take it at the WOV event for anybody who wanted one.
I don't know if I said at the WOV event.
She'll be busy.
I would not have put myself in that situation, but I will happily accommodate your schedules to find a time and place. And plus the WOV event wouldn't be a great, depending on what kind of headshot you want, you don't want me to take your picture then.
Yeah.
I'm a mess.
I just feel bad. I feel bad that I'm holding up the process.
Yeah, you should.
I can throw a selfie up here real quick and do some AI and like, I don't know what you do to.
I don't know how you do that.
Oh, yeah, people.
Please don't do that. Just let me take your picture.
Yeah.
Maybe
I-
Women's History Month, do it from.
Yeah, the thing was, they wanted the chair to go first.
Right.
It makes sense, or introducing the newest additions to the commission.
What?
Me? That would be you and Lisa.
Oh, Adriana.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I personally don't think it matters. We could do Marguerite for February since it's Black History Month.
Oh, you're
No,
like,
I personally requested a later month for a variety of reasons, so
Okay, so let's just agree that Caroline and Marguerite are old and set in our ways. And we are not gonna go first. We have Jax.
I think we start with
Let's
Jax.
start with Jax. Jax in January. Oh, it's already February.
Yeah, it's February.
Jax in
There
February.
you go.
Fine.
You're also doing all that posting. Do you also have the?
No.
To the castle.
I do have a key to Arlington, but.
Who's on the where? Who's on the Instagram? Like who's going?
Me. But if
Oh.
you would like.
No.
to- Okay.
Oh, this is all on Instagram.
It's on
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And maybe my newsletters.
Oh, newsletters.
Newsletter.
TikTok?
Oh my gosh, are you starting a zine?
What's it mean?
Have you guys seen my emails?
Coming
It's
back
the
just like
shortest.
cassette tapes.
Oh.
Is that what you're doing?
But it's what we
I
used to
missed
do
that.
in the 90s.
Say it again?
Are you starting a newsletter?
No, no.
Okay, I got us off track.
Before the
Did I
end.
send this around
I
so
didn't
everyone has a
remember.
copy of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try and get us back on track. And
All right, so I will be April, but maybe Caroline also will be April.
yeah, well, we're gonna have a lot posted in April. Just save me for a dry month.
You know, people post every day.
Look, not.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's not like
Easy.
gonna be insane if there's 3 posts a month.
It might
This
be.
has someone about to make her first TikTok, so watch out, about to be famous.
Yeah, right? We're gonna be like, tag at Grace Freeman.
What are your,
So do you want me to post Jax's info?
Did she already give it?
Oh,
She already shared it.
Oh.
She couldn't choose between all the great pictures of herself.
Yeah.
that she had.
I know.
It's a great help to have.
But a total great.
Well,
compliment.
she's
Yeah.
gorgeous and yeah, photos. We're all.
It's already posted. Yeah, it's just, but is she on CSW website?
I don't know that she has social media that we are following.
By the CSW website, do we mean our little page in the county?
Yeah.
I sent my bio and a headshot for that.
Yeah.
I said, I'm coming back. Here's my bio and headshot.
It has not been updated.
It takes a while.
In a hot minute.
Okay. Well,
But no, it's okay. I remember, I'm just saying it exists somewhere.
You've got a lot.
It'll be updated.
Yeah, so let me just make a couple other comments, announcements, and then we'll stop with the formal agenda and open it to announcements. Let's recognize Grace back from sabbatical.
Yay!
Yeah.
We love it when they come back.
Yes.
My Thursday night class for grad school was terrible. I missed you all dearly.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you to our guests who joined us. We love it when people are interested. And I always apologize for having a messy meeting. But I don't know that we have unmessy meetings, so let me just say this is actually how it normally goes. But I love it. I think if we were too formal, I probably wouldn't be as excited to get here.
We get a lot done under Caroline and Marguerite's leadership. We have done a lot.
It's very impressive.
Margaret.
And we happen to have the best staff liaison.
ever.
That's true. That's true.
For the record.
Yes.
For the official record.
Shout out for the sweater.
Unofficial student member, Helen, who makes us all look good.
Yeah.
Dartmouth.
All right, so let me pause there and open up for any other announcements or issues.
if anybody wants to know if they're on our website, I just opened the page so I can confirm for you or deny. We have Jinder, we have Laurel, we have Jax, we have Sasha, we have Janine, we have Susan, we have Arbra, and of course, Marguerite and Caroline.
That's a lot.
All right, wow, so Caroline, Marguerite, Janine, Barbara, Sasha,
Laurel, Susan, Jax,
all right, so gender.
and Jinder's on.
Yeah, that's almost it.
We're missing Lisa.
Grace,
and
Adriana.
Yeah, Adriana and Grace, you guys sent me yours. I just haven't been able to update it and I just need Adriana. No, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good.
So isn't it just a matter of sending what's on the website out to social media, or we have to do something new?
It's just
You could.
Little
I guess
bit.
We could.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do something new. I'm not taking a new picture. I'm sticking with my 2008 professional photo.
Did you have a question or were you just stretching your arm? So any other announcements or?
I just want to add, I am meeting with a woman who originally was part of the Fairfax Commission on the Status of Women. They formed the Center for Improving Women's Lives, which is now a separate nonprofit. So I have a Zoom with her at the end of the month, and who knows where that'll go, but part of outreach, part of networking, whatever.
I'd be curious about,
Yeah.
that's quite a mandate, improving women's lives.
Yes, you triggered a reminder. I think Courtney sent it out. When we met in January, I talked to you guys about the article on Reveal about when rape complaints turn into prosecutions. There was some research that went with that. I linked to that as well. And then I also sent for fun the Arlington Now article about the transcription of our January meeting. If you haven't seen it, it's basically just word for word what Marguerite said. I'm guessing that the audio was probably hard for the guy to hear for those of us in the room. Because he seemed to pick up what Marguerite said very well. And she made us look good because Marguerite is always on her best behavior. But it was odd. I think others have observed it's sort of the article all over the place. And you would have asked us for anything to come out with that. So just a reminder that the recordings do exist. Whoever sent that to me almost stole my life because I was so nervous about what was going to be in there.
Yeah.
I know I sent a message. Did you send it, Janine?
Oh,
Did not.
we were in the news.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did. Oh, that. Sorry. I thought you meant the article. And I was like, I did not send that.
You know, I'm sure you all saw it, they're advertising Women of Vision in Arlington.
Yeah.
Too.
Who?
Arlington Now.
Arl now.
They're advertising it?
Arl Now, I'm sorry, and list of events or
Oh.
different happenings.
Romano urged commission members to increase their social media activity, spread the word. Luder agreed, but urged caution on anything that might suggest
see they
messaging was a formal.
Have it on their like calendar or?
Yeah, I love that good cop, bad cop that they portrayed me and Marguerite as.
Yeah.
Marlo says, do more social media. Luder says, often.
Yeah. The lone male recipient over the award's history was former Superintendent Arthur Cosmo.
So Caroline, where is this I was quoted?
It's a whole article in Arl Now.
What was the date of that?
I think the link is in the email that Courtney sent out.
And they're just
I can send it to you, Marguerite.
January 21st.
Thank you.
Good thing I wasn't at the meeting. They would have
You don't understand, I do not go back and watch myself in the board recordings for giving testimony. Like I refuse to watch or re-listen to myself. And when I saw that article, the thought of what I may be quoted as saying was so terrifying.
Yeah.
I read it and I was like,
Wow, Marguerite, we're only just now letting you know that you are front page news for That's Love Saturday.
Let's hope I kept it clean.
So I guess we can close the meeting and stop the recording so that we can all gush all over Helen and how